Let's draw swords.
It's time for another Go-Go Mock Rocket Sheep.
Hello and welcome to the Swords edition of Go-Go Mock Rocket Sheep. Easy, medium, hard mode swords. Let's go.
Easy mode.
We are drawing swords, and we're going to start just with a very simple sword that anybody can draw. You start with a circle, like that. Then you add a line. Burp. Burp. Try to make it straight. There we go. Nice. Now, about this far down, we're going to make a little cross section. Then flush that out into a rectangle. Nice. And then at the top of the point of this line, we're going to draw a triangle that points up like that. And then draw two little markers. And then have it taper, to those lines. Nice. Along this little center line, you're going to draw a big stretched out loopy U. Nice. Just like that. Sweet. Okay. Then down here you gotta draw the handle, which is going to be a roundy rectangle like that. That's not really a roundy rectangle. I guess it's more of an oval. Then you add a bunch of lines. This would be like the leather straps outlining it. Not outlining, wrapped around for grip, right? And excellent. There we have a one-handed short sword.
Once you got a rough idea of what you'd like to do with your pencils, you can ink up your pencils using a Sharpie or a pen or whatever, and then you just erase the pencils after and you have nice clean lines. I also added quite a bit of detail in the ink and the colors.
There's my easy mode sword. I got a little carried away in the coloring and the details and that, but you know, it's fun to add a little extra something. Looks good.
Medium mode.
I thought it would be fun to show you how to draw my character from my comic strip Heroic with his sword, which the sword, by the way, is the exact same sword that we drew in the easy mode. So let's go. We start with a circle for a head. Then we add two lines down for the body. Add a little jaggedy. My furnace just turned on, so hopefully you can still hear me. Add a little jaggedy at the bottom. Then add, that's the bottom of kind of like the long tunic. I don't know what it would be called. Anyway, add two little tube legs at the bottom. Then add a line on each leg. Then have the line come down and then jut in and then out like that. There we go. Those are the boots. Add a little X right there for the laces. We're going to add a belt, which is just a rectangle about that ways down. Add a line, and then add a little square in the middle like that. There we go. I'll zoom in maybe a little bit so you can see a little better. Okay, then on this side we have the sheath, which goes like so and hides behind the body, right? It goes back here like that, but you don't see it. Wow, my furnace is really loud. I'm going to pull this a little closer. Okay. Then we draw the collar of the shirt. It's just a little hoop. And then we draw the arms. Now, I guess he should be going like this. Yay! So the arm is a tube that comes up like this. Rip. We draw it as a tube. Rip. Then we draw the thumb. The thumb, I guess he's holding the sword up, and you're going to see like that. So the thumb comes up like this, and the fingers come like this. Then we draw that sword, a little version of the sword we just drew. So draw the circle at the bottom, draw the line, draw the handle, draw the whatever guard is called, and then the point, and then like that. Nice. Okay, so then he's got a shoulder pad that comes up like this, as well as chainmail sleeve. So the shoulder pad is just an oval that we'll draw right here. And then the chainmail sleeve comes up like that. just erase a little bit so you can see a little more clearly. There we go. And then I just drew these little U's for the chainmail. On this side, we do the same thing. So we do an oval for the shoulder. And then the chainmail goes like this. And the little U's. And his hand's going to be in a fist. Like, yeah. So, comes around like this. A little curl. Nice. Making a fist. And then we add the tube to there. Beep. 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 Now, the arm is blocking the sheath. No, it isn't. The sheath would be on the inside. That's good. Okay. Then we're going to give him a little look. His ears. There's one ear right here. One ear right there. Just little swirls. And then I don't really draw a nose on my heroic character, but I'll draw the two eyes, two little dots, and then a mouth. Hey, there we go. Ah. Do you ever make the same face that you are trying to draw? Oh, ah. Anyway, okay. We're going to draw some teeth in there, some tongue, and then I'm going to erase those eyes and try again. I want the eyes to be looking up, which means they need to be like right up here. And then the mouth needs to be up higher, like there. Of course, we're going to be erasing all this anyway. Then I'm going to add little lines on the bottom of the eyes so you can tell he's looking up. Last but not least, my heroic character is his hair is spiky, goes like that from this side. And yeah, that should be good. Let's ink it up and see. Oh, I forgot the cape. Then the cape goes like this. Oh, and I forgot the little emblem on the chest. Okay, there we go. Let's ink that up and see what it looks like.
When I draw my comics, I always make my characters fun to draw and simple to draw and easy to draw, so my characters aren't actually that complicated. But, you know, when you're drawing a comic, you're going to draw that character maybe 500 times, and so you want to make sure that you're going to still enjoy drawing them at the end of the story.
All right, there's my heroic main character there holding the sword, medium mode. Tons of fun.
Hard mode! For hard mode this week, I had the suggestion that I draw the Infinity Blade from Fortnite. Here's the thing. Infinity Blade is from Infinity Blade. But anyway, so what I did is I looked up a character from Fortnite and I drew her holding the Infinity Blade. A few things kind of went off the rails in this drawing. First, I was pressed for time because as I started doing my pencil layer, I noticed that the battery on my camera was dying, and I was like, oh no, I gotta do this quick. The second thing was I accidentally grabbed purple ink instead of black ink, but you know what, it turned out okay because this character had purple hair anyway. And the third thing was I am still using cheap paper and nothing behaves the way it should. I don't know, it's okay.
Yeah, it turned out okay. I'm not super happy with it, but you know, whatever. Sometimes you gotta push through and just finish it anyway.
Extra credit!
Thanks so much to everybody who sent in some extra credit drawings last week. This week, your assignment is very simple. You're gonna do a mashup just like I did in the hard mode, where you find your favorite character and you draw them with a sword in their hand, and maybe it's your favorite sword. That'd be pretty cool. Send it my way.
Art you sent in!
Thanks so much for drawing along. I would love to see your art, so send it to me, gogomockrocketcheap@gmail.com, and I'll try my best to put it in next week's video. Thanks so much. See you next time.